All right, here's something that busy dads should know about fitness, about losing fat, about building muscle. It took me a long time to figure this out. I've been doing various forms of fitness for basically forever, and here's what you find out. Almost anything works as long as it involves progressive overload. As long as you're, gradually doing more difficult things and you continue to challenge your newfound strength and abilities, any system will work, right? And after progressive overload, there are basically two other major levers that you can pull, right? One of those is volume, so that's like how much you're lifting, or frequency, or right, all of that kind of falls into volume. So basically how often, how many reps, how many sets per workout, these sorts of things, right? The other lever is the intensity, right? So how hard are you pushing yourself during those workouts? Now, what you need to know about those two levers is, again, either one will work, but one of them results in you spending a lot more time on your physical health than the other one. Coincidentally, the same lever that causes you to spend more time on your physical health is also more likely to result in injury over a long period of time. And that one is volume, right? Just doing more and more reps will wear you out, will wear out your body, will wear out your joints, and it takes a lot of time, right? If you follow a lot of those programs out there by people who know what they're talking about, because guess what, it works. But any system works, as I've already stated, right? You could be spending 4, 6, 8 hours in the gym each week, right? And when it comes down to it, right, as a busy father, you have a number of different things to manage in your life. You got to be managing your commitment to your family and to your kids, obviously. You need to be managing your commitment to yourself and your own health and your own self-development. You also need to be managing your own aspirations in life, right? You want to build a business, you want to get a better position at work, right? These sorts of things, right? So those are three major responsibilities. And so if you can save time on one of them, it's a huge benefit, right? So what is that? That brings me to the conclusion, which is that intensity is a much better place to put your faith when you're doing exercise. So work out less often, work out shorter, do fewer reps, but just turn up the intensity when you are working out. And when I'm talking about intensity here, I'm not necessarily saying you need to be lifting heavy all the time, because that also will beat up your joints and beat up your health. What I'm suggesting is that you push yourself closer to failure. I'm talking about intensity of effort, and you don't need to lift heavy weights to make yourself work hard, right? So intensity is the way to go if you're busy and you got other things to do. And even people who aren't that busy, it's still a better way to go if you want long-term health, right? But that's another conversation. So I hope that this helps you busy dads out there.